Hello guys, this is Frank Ilo from Afri Design Studios. In today's lesson, we shall be learning how to effect curtain wall to your project. How do you add curtain wall to your project? Like you already know by now, this particular project we are doing is a project that I've already done before, and I've shown you the image of what we are doing. In that image, there is a curtain wall in this building, but we have not yet done that. In our previous lesson, we learned how to edit our doors and our windows. The next thing for us to do now is to learn how to add curtain walls to our project. Let me once again refresh your memory by bringing that image to your view. Let me go to my desktop. I go to my desktop. This is the building we are trying to model. Exactly this building is what we are trying to model. And if you look at this building now, there is a curtain wall running from the ground floor to the beam of the first floor. Now, the question is, how do we put this in our own project? Let's go back to the Revit file. So when I go back to the Revit file, you will discover that in this Revit file, the curtain wall is actually located here, somewhere here. How do we go about adding that? Mind you that this one is a little complicated in the sense that it is running from ground floor to first floor, from the ground floor to the first floor. Assuming it is going to start from ground floor and end in ground floor, it is less complicated. But this one is running from ground to first, which is, it spans through 2 floors. But we are going to go to our 02 ground floor level from our project browser, because that is where it is starting from. So I go there. On my project browser, I go to 02 GFL. I double click on it. When I double click on it, let me delete this. These were things I did before now. So, first and foremost, I have to determine the width of my curtain wall. The span from where to where is it going to run on a particular wall. We have 2 walls. This wall and this very wall are going to carry this curtain wall. The curtain wall is at a corner. It is not a curtain wall that is on one single wall on its own, but we have this wall and this wall. On this wall, what is going to be the width of my curtain wall? On this other wall, what is going to be the width? So on this wall, I want it to be 750 millimeters from this point to somewhere here. Then on this very wall, I want it to run 1,800 millimeters. That is 1800 millimeters on this other wall. So I'm going to use my detail line to determine where this spans end, or where this width will stop. So I go to annotate. I click on annotate. I go to detail line. Click on detail line. I come into offset. Click inside offset and wipe away this zero that's there and type in 1800. Then I will bring my cursor here and click. I go like this and stop. I press escape on my keyboard. Then I go back again to my offset and type in 750. Then I come here. I click here. If I go up, it is falling outside the building, so I come down. When I come down, it is going to be where I want it to be. It has come down here. So, but it seems this 750 is too small. Let's make it 900. I delete it and click on detail line. Click here and put in, let me say, 900. So I click here and come down. When I come down, I now press escape. I make sure I bring this inside the wall, but not to cover it all, to the center of the wall. This is how I do my own. There are several ways you can put curtain walls in your project, but I'm only showing you the way I do my own. So it is your own duty or your own assignment to discover other ways to do it. I have so many other ways I do it, but this is the simpler way I do it for myself. So the next thing I do is to cut this wall here and cut this wall here. So how do I do that? I go to modify, click on modify, I go to split elements, click on split elements, I come here, then I touch this other line. When I touch it, you see this blue line that just appeared with a green point. That green point showing where my detail line stopped. You can see green dots, a green dot somewhere around here. Just be watching here, you'll see a green dot here. Or I can even position it here and cut it. I can just bring it, okay, this is better. I bring it to the tip of this my line and click here. It will cut. I bring this one here. I bring it here. Or I take it to this line. When that green line appears closest to the detail line, you cut it. When I've cut it now, I now press escape to end the command. When I've ended the command, I delete these lines. I delete them. Then I click on this line, this wall, this other side of it, and hold my control button and click on this other one. Then I go to my wall selector, click on this place and select, scroll down until when I get to storefront, I click on storefront. You will see it will change. When this has changed, the next thing I have to do is to check where I want it to stop. I come here again, under top offset, I'll leave it at 0. Under top constraint, I'll leave it at first floor level. I get me now. Then I click outside. I go to default 3D view. You can see the curtain wall has been effected. This is the curtain wall, how to put curtain wall on your building. Thank you for watching.